Hey Pro-Life Jen, it's Kristen. I'm in Washington, D.C., getting ready to head up to the Hill, and I'll be at the White House in a few hours. Breaking news, the Supreme Court just said that states can tell Planned Parenthood to go fund themselves. Amazing. So the Medina case came down today. Our Pro-Life Jen was obviously out there. Our Students for Life leaders were out there, as we've been out there every single decision day this month waiting for this decision. This was a case in South Carolina where South Carolina had defunded Planned Parenthood, and so we have the right, if we're paying for health care, we're paying for your health care, we can tell you that you can go to certain vendors and you can't go to others and use state funds, just like what every other private health insurance company does in America. And Planned Parenthood went to the Supreme Court, sued, and said that it was a right that women can use taxpayer dollars to spend their taxpayer-funded health care at their abortion facilities. This is a massive victory because there are already over 15 states, I believe, that have defunded Planned Parenthood. So all of those state dollars, state Medicaid dollars, are on a line. Let me explain something to you. Medicaid is a block grant. So the federal government pays money and then the states have to match it. So this doesn't mean Planned Parenthood's completely defunded Planned Parenthood, but it means that state Medicaid money can't be going to Planned Parenthood. This is a massive victory that we need. And now Students for Life Action can go in January when the new state legislative sessions start and move other states to follow South Carolina's suit. Now, here's your action item for today. I need you to pray. Right now, like literally right now, the Senate parliamentarian is looking at all the provisions in the one big beautiful budget bill that's in the Senate, and we're hoping the Senate will start voting tomorrow, okay? The Senate parliamentarian is going through it line by line and striking things out she believes you can't put in a budget bill. This is why we were very specific this time around in this budget reconciliation process to say that the budget reconciliation bill doesn't specifically just say no money to Planned Parenthood. It says no federal Medicaid money to any vendor that's killing human babies. And so it's Planned Parenthood and big abortion. Back before COVID, this same person removed defunding Planned Parenthood out of a budget reconciliation bill during President Trump's first term. That's why the language has been changed. Now, we've been assured by Senate Majority Leader John Thune that his office has been working with her on this. I still am very nervous. This is a woman who was appointed by the former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, a Democrat, has been in this unelected position forever, and she already stripped out defunding Planned Parenthood in a budget reconciliation bill pre-COVID. So please say a prayer right now that the Senate parliamentarian allows defunding big abortion, including Planned Parenthood, to remain in the Senate budget reconciliation bill. Hold on for a second. I can't get out of this Uber with the Tesla. Sorry. So say a prayer for that. We should know momentarily what's happening on that. All right, and then I'll be at the White House later with President Trump. We're going to be urging the Senate to take up this bill. I know there's a lot of different provisions in this bill that people have concerns about, but we need the Senate to vote on this bill as soon as possible. So that's happening. But I wanted to also give you an update of what's happening this weekend, because you're going to be seeing a lot of stories from me, from our Students for Life of America team in the coming days. Now, pardon, I'm just going to warn you now, my hair is going to look terrible for the next 4 days because it's like 100% humidity in Washington, D.C. But, okay, so here's what's happening. This is like Pro-Life Super Bowl weekend 2.0. We have that at the March for Life and the National Pro-Life Summit in January. Now we do it in June. So here are the events that are taking place this weekend. If you can get to DC, get to DC. I have a special guest I'm going to announce in 2 seconds. Or I say a prayer that all goes well. So first, Students for Life America is hosting our third National Leaders Collective. This is where we fly in our top pro-life students from across the country for 5 days of intensive training. They were out at the Supreme Court earlier for the Medina decision. They're on Capitol Hill today, lobbying and delivering tens of thousands of petitions from our supporters, urging the Senate to defund Planned Parenthood. They're awesome, and it's going to be amazing to be with these leaders. I mean, being the talent pipeline of the pro-life movement is an honor, and these are the leaders who will be leading our movement. So say a prayer for these 150 leaders that we've flown in. 2, Students for Life Action is hosting a national legislator Summit. So we have flown in, and others have come in on their own dime because of ethics rules, legislator summit for our top pro-life legislators we've been working with in the states. As you know, we were really active this spring introducing legislation in more than 10 states, trying to advance and get votes on these bills. Some passed one chamber, didn't pass another. We have work to do with state GOPs and the Republicans, as you all know. So we're going to be strategizing with these state legislative leaders all weekend. That's number 2. Number 3 is the big one, the National Celebrate Life Weekend. We started this event to honor the fall of Roe versus Wade and the Dobbs v. Jackson decision 3 years ago. So you remember, we've done this event twice. This is our 3rd time. This event now is a gala, rally, and conference. Abby Johnson's and then the Renan Celtic Advocates for Life take the lead on playing the conference. That's for pro-lifers of all ages. It starts tomorrow through Sunday. So if you haven't signed for the conference, get here and get to the conference. The gala is happening. This is the 3rd time we've done the gala. This is a unity gala, not a fundraising gala. All the partners that are alongside with us in this National Celebrate Life are chipping in the money for this gala. It has over 450 people. We are going to be honoring 4 Defender of Life Award winners, Congressman Chris Smith, David Daleiden, Myra Rodriguez, all who've played a pivotal role in getting us to the point as close as we are to defunding Planned Parenthood. And our 4th award winner, who is not announced publicly, and for the first time ever, you will find out, Speaker Mike Johnson. I'm going to be honored to give him this award. He shepherded this bill, the House Budget Reconciliation Bill, through the House and got it voted on. When everyone told us that keeping defunding Planned Parenthood big abortion in the House Reconciliation Bill was going to be impossible, he got it done. He's been getting it done for the pro-life movement since he's been elected to office. He has done so much behind the scenes that I can't even tell you about. He has been a true partner and warrior for life. I am so honored that Speaker Mike Johnson will be with us tomorrow night, Friday, at the National Celebrate Life Gala. If you haven't gotten your tickets, you might still be able to get some online. Go to nationalcelebratelifeweekend.com. All right, 3. We'll have 3 events, remember? The conference, gala, rally. The rally takes place this Saturday, the 28th, on the lawn of the Capitol Hill. This is our National Celebrate Life rally where we're going to Capitol Hill. As you remember, we've done it at the Lincoln Memorial the past 2 years. But we're going to be at Capitol Hill to tell Congress to get the job done and finally defund Planned Parenthood, whether it's in the Budget Reconciliation Bill or if it's in another bill. And to emphasize our seriousness and to show Congress the price of their inaction. All of these years continuing to fund Planned Parenthood with nearly $800 million of our taxpayer dollars. We have collected nearly 400,000 diapers from every life diaper company, and we're going to be displaying those diapers on the Capitol Hill lawn. 1 diaper for every baby Planned Parenthood has killed, to show Congress the price of their inaction on not defunding Planned Parenthood as of yet. Then we're going to be hosting America's largest diaper drive ever and give away all of those diapers that our supporters and many of you chipped in for. It's so exciting. It is a logistical nightmare getting 400,000 diapers. It was 2 tractor trailers full. We had no forklifts. Our team had to hand unbox every single package of diapers, move them to several small U-Hauls, all by hand. Delivery. So say a prayer for us on Saturday. It might even rain, but tune in. We're going to have a live stream at 10 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday during the rally. So make sure you tune in so you can see the diapers that you helped purchase. So 3 big events happening: Students for Life's National Leaders Collective, Students for Life Actions, Legislative Summit, and the National Celebrate Life Weekend with the conference, gala, and rally. You heard it here first. Speaker Mike Johnson will be at the gala tomorrow night here in Washington, D.C. to receive an honor from the pro-life generation, the pro-life movement. But please, right now, say a prayer for the Senate parliamentarian, that she rules right on keeping defunding Planned Parenthood and big abortion in the Budget Reconciliation Bill. I will probably come live to you later today after the White House, and I'll let you know what happens. God bless everyone.